So technically, you're celebrating 6 years?
6th year, yes.
How was the journey so far for that 6 years?
Well, actually, yung journey, parang kahapon lang eh. Alam mo yun, parang way back 2019 when we started our first branch. And actually, I don't know, siguro na-manifest ko, sabi ko nung first branch ko, babaguhin ko yung barbering industry. This is already happening right now because this event, it actually aims to unite the whole industry, bridging the gap in all the barbers, not just the barbers, but also the brand. No more egos, no more competition. We are all in this together, in uniting and uplifting the industry. Yeah. Sobrang roller coaster yung yung journey. Yeah.
Pero syempre parang kakastart nyo lang nung 2019 tapos nag-pandemic pa.
Yes.
Diba? Paano kayo nag-bounce back from kakastart pa lang tapos biglang bumaba and now at least na-maintain?
Nung 2019 kasi, sobrang lakas na agad namin eh. Ng December 2019, sobrang lakas. May mga gusto na agad mag-franchise. Pero hindi ko muna siya ginrab. Sabi ko kasi, nasa honeymoon stage pa yung business. Wag muna. True enough, nag-pandemic, February, bang. And ang ginawa namin ng wife ko, hindi natin pwedeng isara to. Na isi-shutdown natin. So what we did is, sinagot lang namin yung kabuhayan ng mga barbers namin kasi sabi ko, once na mag-open ulit to, nakaka-bounce back tayo kasi we truly believe na quality in-offer namin na services eh. Kasi talaga tinangkili kami ng market eh. Kaya hindi kami natakot na pagbalik namin, for sure makaka-bounce back kami.
And we're talking about ilang branches na tayo ngayon?
Right now po, kasama lahat ng currently na ginagawa, 93 branches po.
Oh, wow! And nationwide to?
Nationwide, well, Visayas wala pa tayo.
Okay.
Mindanao meron na. Dalawa.
Paano yung unang branch ko located na?
First branch is in Marilao, Bulacan. Yan, that's the mother branch.
And of that branches, ilan yung franchise doon? And ilan yung sa'yo?
Company owned is 12. 12
okay.
branches. And then the rest is franchise.
Pero ang bilis yun na nakapagpa-franchise kayo agad ng ganun kada.
Almost 2 years na kami in franchising. Siguro, the reason, one of the main factors kung bakit mabilis yung growth namin rapid is because we are doing what most businesses or franchisors are willing to do. It's to provide everything. Because we are providing everything from the construction, location assistance, even employment. Kami ang magbibigay ng employment. So basically, plug and play siya. Because I designed this business model to really attract and help yung mga kababayan natin, ng mga first-time entrepreneurs. Kasi di ba pag first-time entrepreneurs, sobrang risky yan. And yung mga employed naman, probably, wait lang, ilaw. Probably mga OFW, 10, 15, 20 years na nawali sa family. And it's yung lifetime savings nila, pag in-invest nila sa business or any investment, sobrang laki ng risk. Diba? Very crucial yung decision making kung saan mo siya invest. That's since naintindihan ko yung pain point, kaya sabi ko, sige, provide ko na lahat para yung mga mag-franchise sa atin, mas mataas yung probability na maging successful.
Sir, can you walk us through lang kung paano pa kayo nag-start or bakit ito yung pinili po ninyong business, yung barbershop? Anong background?
Okay. Actually, before ako nag barbershop, ang negosyo ko talaga e-commerce. So, ang forte ko is Facebook ads, marketing, sales. Yan talaga, dyan ako magaling. Siguro, pwede ko sabihing magaling ako dyan. Ayan. And, 2019, so talaga na, hirap ako makahanap ng ever since ng magaling na barbero na kayang ibigay consistently yung gupit ko. And then one time, nakapagpagupit ako sa isang brand ng barbershop, na overheard ko yung income. Sabi ko, problem solver tong negosyo to ah. At the same time, maganda yung profit. Kaya ko maggawa ng brand nito. So that's what I did in 2019. Inaral ko na R&D, tapos kung paano siya kumikita, saka ko siya ni-launch. So basically, pinag-aralan ko muna bago ko siya itinayo. Hindi yung basta-basta nagbandwagon lang ako na, oy, ang ganda ng negosyo yun, tayo ako. Pinag-aralan ko muna siya.
Paano kayo nakikipag-compete ngayon sa market knowing na ang dami ring mga mga barbershop, salons na sometimes talaga binababa nila yung price just to reach yung a wider market.
True. Well, unang-una kasi, lowering the price is not our, one of our strategy. Because I truly believe that if your only strategy to compete in the market is to lower your price, you don't have a brand. Gusto namin kaming maging magdikta ng presyo sa merkado. Sundan nyo kami, pag nagtaas kami, magtaas din kayo. Because hindi kasi healthy, pag nag-price war tayo Yung maletang unang magsasara yan. Automatic yan. Now, talking about how do we compete? Well, it might sound too confident, pero we don't actually consider anyone as our competitor. Because we truly believe, unang-una, yung mindset ko, hindi ko naman kaya gupit ang buong Pilipinas May kanya-kanya tayong market. May kanya-kanya tayong style of marketing. Siguro one of my power and one of our strength is really yung marketing namin. I know the market behavior. I know what we can provide. Sabi nga ni Ann Curtis before, di ba? I know the market because I am the market.
Pero di ba ngayon nauuso yung pinipicture na mismo ng nagugupit yung...
Yes.
Ganun din ba sa
Ganun din
inyo?
po kami. And we also, actually, most of our funds are allotted on the marketing side. Siguro mga at least 60% nasa marketing yan. Kasi yan naman magiging, kahit gaano kasi kaganda ang produkto at serbisyo mo, kung wala naman nakakaalam yan.
Yes.
Pero may bad side din yan. You really have to ensure na maganda rin ang produkto o serbisyo mo kasi yung marketing mo rin ang papatay sa iyo.
Correct.
So how do you ensure na maganda talaga
Ano ba yung tatak pabling talaga?
Ayan.
Pablings na gupit? How would you define?
Well, from first branch until now, yung strategy namin na before kami magpasalang ng barbero, magpa-deploy bago siya gumupit ng client, dapat well-trained na siya. Pumasa na siya sa public standard yung gupit niya. So right now, we have our sets of educators na pinapadala pa namin abroad to train. So we are internationally exposed. In fact, marami na kaming kaibigan ng mga barbershop owners sa ibang bansa, mga barbero. So nag-a-attend kami ng mga convention. I really invest in my people. Yung skills nila, yung knowledges nila. So that's how I maintain the consistency of our quality. Ako mismo nakatulong.
And how about this event? How do you come up with this idea? Yung event na ganito? What's in store for yung mga contestants? And ano yung magiging gain ng public?
Well, unang-una siguro, like sinabi ko kanina sa kanila, sa mga judges namin, si Publix has nothing to gain with this. Dahil unang-una, libre to. Walang registration, pero premyo sa amin galing. Wala kaming sponsors. Sponsors namin yung mga giveaways lang, pero monetary na pa-premyo sa amin lang yan. Okay, what is the inspiration with this? Way back 2010, way back 2023 when I attended Barber Expo Malaysia, I fell in love with the industry, with the barbering industry. Nakita ko yung unity. Iba't ibang bansa, nasa isang convention, isang industriya, nagkakaisa, nagtutulungan, ang saya sa ginagawa nila. They don't care. They don't really compete with each other. They don't care kung sino man. Sabi ko, sana madala ko dito yung ganyang klaseng kultura. Yung ganyang klaseng event, ganyang kalaking event. Nag-isimula pa lang maliit pa to. Because next year, we're planning to 10x the event. Sana madala ko dito yan. Not only that, mapag-unite ko yung buong industriya ng barbering. Kasi when that happens, marami ngayong mga new generation of barbers or possible mga hindi barber, makikita nila na maganda palang profession si barbering. Pwede mo na siyang gawing profession. Now, fast forward, possible na yung anak mo ngayon, pag tinanong, anong trabaho ng tatay mo? Barbero po. Publix barber po. Hindi na barbero lang po. So that is our really sincere intention is really to just uplift the industry. Ito, ano lang namin po talaga ito, give back lang namin, pamigay lang po talaga namin. Wala po kami pinita dito.
Pero yung mga contestants nyo, yung mga recaters ang gagaling, yung mga
Magagaling
barbero.
talaga.
So, seems like mga professional na sila. Tama siguro connected na sa mga ibang barbershop. So, meron bang intention to like somehow, eto attract them to join Publix?
Well, to attract them to join Publix, wala po. The main intention is to really, sabi ko nga, this event, this is not about Publix. This is about showcasing yung galing ng buong barbering industry. Mapakita natin sa buong mundo na napakagaling. Kahit kayo mismo, nagulat kayo, gagaling ng mga barbero natin, di ba? Kasi ibang level na tayo, hindi lang alam ng buong Pilipinas, ibang level ng barbering natin. Hindi na to basta gupitan lang sa kanto na, di ba, yung mga bao, something like that. It's already an art. Tinuturing na nilang art to.
Saka parang incredible na parang even si Wamos nandyan, di ba?
Yes.
Nagpapa-hair ka,
True,
tapos
true.
malupiton yung nakita namin na online na nag-endorse ng Publix event
Yes.
ng Publix. So, ano to, may personal connection kayo sa kanila? Do you parang somehow not naman use siguro for the lack of better term to use them as parang to endorse Publix? Meron ba?
Actually, kanina si Boss Arger nagpunta rito.
Okay.
Nagpagupit siya. Just to support the event because he shares the same mission, the same values in really providing values and the industry. And to answer your question, getting malupitan is one of our marketing strategy to really para mas makilala si Publix Barbershop sa buong Pilipinas. Siyempre, viral marketing. Yan, kailangan natin yan eh. Pero, sobrang confident kami gawin ng viral marketing kasi alam namin na quality yung servisyo natin. So talaga intentional. Yung kinuha na, si Wamos, hindi namin siya kinuha. Nagano siya, nagpapagupit siya sa amin sa Quezon City, sa premiere. Nalaman niya may battle, siya nag-present ng mag-model. So, slowly kasi, dito natin makikita the importance of building relationship with your clients. Not just barbershop, but lahat ng klase ng negosyo, it's all about relationship. It's how you build your relationship with your people, with your coworker, with your clients, di ba? Kapag magaling kang mag-build ng relationship with them, yung growth ng business, yung pera, matigan.
May napansin ako sa labas, may perfume na din ang Publix. So Publix is a brand, and then may mga products kayo?
To be launched na siya, yung perfume. Kasi right now, I'm trying to create an ecosystem kay Publix. Kasi right now, meron kami, di ba, we do grooming. Pero may mga products kami for products for haircut. For hairstyle. For hair, yung pomade, yung texturizing cream namin. Basta na anything na pwede mong gamitin sa buhok mo para pagandahin siya. Right now, we are launching perfume. So, ang ginagawa kasi namin, vertical integration lang. Align pa rin dun sa brand.
How do you ensure po na sa Publix is pa rin, kumbaga in terms of your styling, na updated po kayo sa mga bagong trend?
Okay. Well, unang-una, sabi ko nga kanina, yung mga educators natin, yearly pinapadala natin sila abroad. This coming September, nasa Malaysia na, third time na yan, 3 years in a row. Sa Malaysia kami, mag-training kami, sasali kami ng competition. So pagpunta namin dito, meron kami training, advanced training na yan. That's part of the support from the franchisor. At the same time, sabi ko nga kanina, yung filtering namin, yung recruitment process namin napakaganda. Kapag nag-apply ka sa akin barbero, kahit magaling ka na, hindi ka pwede sumalat agad. Kailangan tumahan ka muna ng training kasi this is not just about gupitan lang naman eh. Kailangan yung SOP, alam mo. Kailangan yung character mo, yung mindset mo, tama. Kasi, paano ka mag-build ng relationship sa kliyente mo kung ang galing mo pero ang yabang mo naman. Di ba? So, lahat pinatrain namin from the skills, mindset, kasama yan.
Di ba ibig sabihin ng Publing, naughty or playboy? Tama ba?
Yes.
Bakit ganyan yung inano mo na medyo may pagka-negative ng a little bit, di ba? Bakit
True.
yun yung ginamit mo?
Well, at first, pwede mong sabihin negative siya. Pero kasi for you to be called a Publing, it's actually a personality. Di ba? It's a personality wherein hindi ka naman pwedeng matawag na Publing kung hindi ka guwapo. Hindi ka maalaga sa sarili mo. Hindi ka magaling makipag-usap sa babae. In short, magaling ka rin mag-build ng relationship eh. Magaling kang kumuha ng loob. So, hindi lang siya about pagiging babaero. Pero it's more on, kaya siya naging babaero kasi lumaki siya sa babae dahil sa self-care niya. Inalagaan niya yung sarili niya. Naging vain siya, pagupit, skin niya, makinis, mabango, lagi nakaporma. Kaya pagdating sa isang lugar, pinagkakagulo ng babae, pinag-aagawan.
So sa self-care center.
Self-care naka-center siya. Ayan. Actually, ang first ever endorser namin is si Sinon Loresca.
Yung
2019.
may heels.
Yes. Because nakita ko sa kanya yung self-care. Nakita mo, buff na buff yung katawan, ang kinis ng katawan. Kumbaga, self-care is not just about men. Straight men, hindi naman sa straight. Pati sa babae, pati sa buong LGBTQ. Dapat lahat tayo inaalagaan natin sarili natin. Because when you take care of yourself, kumbaga, tayo kasing negosyo, I treat myself as the business. Ikaw ang negosyo. Pag hindi mo pinotektahan yung sarili mo, out of business na agad pag may nangyari masama sa'yo. Hindi lang ito pagtungkol sa haircut, sa hygiene, sa health din kasama to. It's the overall yung self-care.
Anong sinasabi niyo sir na ngayon meron ng mga ganitong competition na for barbershop? Kasi for barber, kasi usually alam natin kapag mga may competition, mga
Salon. Yes.
hairdresser.
True.
So when nag-evolve na
Oh.
sabi niyo naman yung mga barbers, when they get to fit that kind of competition?
Well, I'm really happy. I'm really inspired. And ang pwede ko masabi is, mananatili ako nandito nakasuporta sa mga ganitong klaseng event because these kinds of events will actually inspire next generation of barbers na ay, nag-champion siya, nakilala siya, gagalingan ko rin, mag-aaral din ako para someday makilala din ako. And with that, the only way kasi for a barber or anyone naman for you to increase your income or yung market value mo is for you to increase your skills. Automatic yan. Pag nag-increase yung skills mo, yung market value mo, yung income mo, tataas yan. So with that motivation, gusto lang nila makasali nung una, pero nakakapag-build na pala sila ng habit, ng continuous growth, automatic yung income nila tataas.
Do you also cater to female clients? Kasi yung barbershop na pinapagupitan ko, ang dami ng mga babae
Yes.
papagupit sa kanila.
Publing is now slowly turning into a hybrid barbershop kasi doon na patungo ang barbering industry. Hybrid na siya.
Thank you.
Thank you
Congrats.
po. Salamat po.